Challenge me!
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
You're not the beard. You're not the system. You're the problem.
What's up, everybody? What's up, man? It is your boy TGK here with another installment of the official Dallas Mavericks pregame show here on TGK TV. We got a lot of things to go to, man. We're gonna have like an open format kind of a pregame show today. There's a lot of stuff to get to, but also a lot of things I want to get off my chest that I ain't been able to get off. So we're gonna get into all of that, man. Y'all get comfy, enjoy yourselves. I know a lot of players are out tonight, so probably a lot of people have no interest in today's game. So that's where we get to experiment with the show today. Anyway, man, it's been your boy TGK. Let's go up this elevator. Let's go to the skyscraper. Let's get there. So let's get the vibe check, man. Let's get the vibe check in the comments and see how everybody doing. I had to get some water, man. It's been one of those days. It's been a weird day. I wanted a nap, but I couldn't get the nap I was looking for with the appropriate time that I had remaining. So anyway, man, let's check the comments out. We got the homie Frank up in the building. What's up? He said, "What's up, everybody? A win would be nice, but all I ask is to put up a fight at least." That's literally all I'm asking for. Just put up a fight, man. I understand we're down literally our starting five tonight, but hopefully we see some positive signs. I think really today is a game to hope we get to see Omax See if there's some more development out of Hardy and Josh Green. All you're looking for is development from your young guys, and if Jason Kidd's able to keep them in the game. That's all. I mean, it's pretty much a guaranteed L, but I hope they put up a good fight, and I hope they find a way to stay competitive. But, that's a big ask. That's a big ask. Genwil Boladres? Boladres, what's up? Or Enwil? Or Genwil? I'm probably fumbling the first one. I'm pretty sure it's said differently than the 3 ways I said it. Tim Hardaway, 30-pointer. A 30 bomb tonight. Tim Hardaway's going to get a shot attempts. If you're on Prize Picks, take Tim Hardaway Jr.'s shot attempts. Take those. Take the over on whatever they are. Gina Kim is in the building.
Daddy, chill.
Hey, TGK, I'm not ready for this game. You and me both. I wanted to take the night off, but Joe told me I still had to do the show. I had to be professional, so here I am, Gina Kim says this will be a great opportunity for Omax to get big minutes. Holmes and Keith should be playing too. I really hope we get the Hardy-Green duo we saw against the Jazz last season. This would be the game. This would 100% be the game. 100%. Boladre says, who fouls out in this game? I'm going to assume Grant Williams does. I think Grant Williams is going to have to play a lot of minutes, and I believe he's going to be the one that'll foul out 100%. Jenny Kim says, last time we almost won with no Luka, or at least get close, but we had Lively, so it might be different. Yeah, it's going to be big time different. So if y'all didn't know, I'm about to inform y'all now. Check this out. Pull this up. Gotta sound the alarm, sound the siren. We not looking that great tonight. All right, check this out. Where did Grant Asset update us on this? Mavs PR. Here we go. All right, so here it goes. Mavs PR tweeted this. Luka Doncic, right ankle sprain. Kyrie Irving, right thumb sprain. Derek Lively, a broken nose. Dante Exum, right knee bursitis. And Derek Jones, left wrist sprain, will be out tonight against the Timberwolves. Literally, the starting 5 that the Mavericks and Jason Kidd have been trying to see, all of them are out tonight. You can't even see any of them tonight. So they're all out, man. They're all out. And it's a little bit defeating, right? It's a little deflating as well. You're just like, what is going on with this season, bro? That's literally how I feel. Like, what is going on, man? It's been a tough one. It's been a tough one. Gina Kim says, starting line of prediction. I'm gonna say Jaden Hardy starts at the 1. Josh Green, might be Tim Hardaway. Damn. It might be Tim Hardaway at the 2. Josh Green at the 3. Grant Williams at the 4. And Dwight Powell at the 5. That's going to be my prediction. Hardy, Tim Hardaway, Green, Grant Williams, and Dwight Powell. That's going to be my starting 5. That's what I think it's going to be. K-Choice in the building. What up, Mavs Nation? Mavs winning by 3. I don't know if I'm going to go that far.
Bruh.
I don't know. Collins in the building. Said, morning, TGK. A hard road ahead, and it all starts now, and it's not looking good. They're probably saving themselves for Saturday. They'll probably all be back Saturday, I hope. Initially I had Kyrie in the thumbnail for this game. Psych. I thought Kyrie would have been back by now, Jenny Kim says, the media really expects Luka to win with this team when half of them are out. All of them are out, all of them. Kleber, over under 5.5. Is that points? Kleber under everything. Whatever his PRA is, under. Points, under. He's not going to get open shots today. Without Luka, he don't even take open shots. He's not going to get a open shot today without Luka or Kyrie. Shots. So you have 5.5 shots. Yeah, I'll still take the under on 5.5 shots. I ain't gonna lie. I just don't think he gets I might be wrong. There's probably gonna be more opportunities for him to jack up some crazy shots, but I don't see it. I don't see it. Almighty's in the building. What's up?
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Says, yo, next Thursday, bro. I'm waiting. I got that shit marked on my calendar. Hey, man, we ain't thinking about y'all, but you thinking about us. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all, look, y'all are a better team, bro. Why y'all looking for us? I don't know. All right, man. I wanted to talk about something that I haven't had a chance to talk about. I actually wanted to make a separate video on this, and I feel like this is the correct time. Let me change my mics right quick. That way I can show you some other. So yeah, man, I just wanted to take the time out and kind of go over some of these items that I've seen. And I feel like we're just gonna go in order, right? Let me see in what order I got it in. Yeah. All right, I think I'll start here, and then then I go over here. All right, bet. So let me organize my videos. You feel me? Okay, bang. So then we're gonna move this one over here. Bang, right here. All right, cool. Check this out, man. All right, so remember, I don't know if you've been watching my channel. I dropped a video a couple days ago. I took it from a pregame show and posted it on YouTube about, Stephen A. just kind of being hypocritical about Luka. Video went kind of crazy for my standards, almost 15,000 views, crazy likes, crazy comments in general. Not the kind of comments I was looking for, because I was really just trying to call out the hypocrisy, but people made it about race. It is what it is, right? It could be, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna be the one to throw it out there like that. But because I'm more focused on why there's such a different tone in everyone's delivery when it comes to Luka Doncic, right? Luka got his 73, and suddenly it became an issue not only for just regular people, but for everybody, right? So just check this out. I'm going to show you a slew of videos here. And this one has Kendrick Perkins, where he talks about being disturbed by all the high scoring. This is on the heels of Luka Doncic scoring 73, right? This is on the heels of Luka scoring 73. This is what Perkins said.
At this point, it's starting to become very disturbing because there's no effort defensively, right? It's almost to the point where it's like guys are saying, take the ball out, hurry up, take the ball out. If they make it, let's hurry up and get it out and go.
And doesn't that sound like something Stephen A. Smith literally has said the day of or the night of? Literally, Stephen A. Smith has said that. I'm gonna play little inserts of these.
Outlet. Like this is bad basketball defensively. Like I played in a time where it's, like if a guy was about to hang 30 on you, at least you was gonna get ejected for a hard foul. Like you had to go out swinging. And I mean, like, it's no pride defensively. Look at these shots. I mean,
that's a hard shot,
no
right there.
resistance whatsoever.
That's a hard shot.
Able to get to the free throw line.
Anyway, right? So he goes off on that little tangent. All right, so let me get rid of that now, because people in the comments say, "Hey, TGK, you weren't being fair. You were calling out the Kobe one." The only reason I was calling out the Kobe one is because Kobe had 81 on 46 shots. Luka had 73 on 33 shots, and I was highlighting the efficiency of it. And, Kobe went for 81 in an era where you couldn't get points, quote unquote, right? Luka went for 73 without 13 extra shots. Imagine if he had those extra 13 shots, he probably would have went for 90. And then would have we really been complaining? Because at that point, Luka would have had the second highest. Like it'd be different. Here's this other one. This is Kendrick Perkins on the heel of Joel Embiid getting his 70 points, all right? You just heard how he reacted to Luka getting his 73. Hear how he reacts to Joel Embiid.
What message did Embiid send to the rest of the NBA?
Oh, Molly, a clear message. Look, the man is averaging 30, a nickel, and a penny right now. 36. That's what he's averaging right now. And when you think about...
Didn't he just say, hey, in my era, if anybody was going to drop a 30 on you, we were going to foul him. And he just said that, right? But now it's okay. Let's keep hearing.
Joel Embiid, listen, he may not catch you through the washer, but he damn sure going to catch you when you coming through the rinser. And he's going to hang you out to dry. And the thing about it is, he is the best scorer in today's game. When it comes down
Y'all hear
to
the difference?
mastering the offensive end, he has done just that. It's nothing that this man can't do. You want the block work, he gonna give it to you in the Hakeem Olajuwon style. You want the face-up, pull-up middies off of one leg, he gonna give it to you Kevin Durant style. You
Luka
want the
doesn't do
heavy
that.
pull-up three, he gonna give it to you
Do y'all hear this? Do y'all hear this? You know what I'm saying? Like,
in KD style. And then if on top of that, when his offense is not going and shots are not falling, he's gonna do with the great Kobe Bryant.
where's the
and Michael
defense in this
Jordan do,
video,
and let's
right?
get to the
Look at all
free
these
throw line.
points.
So yes, I understand. You still we look at today's game and we see Kevin Durant, we see Jason Tatum, we see Donovan Mitchell, we see Devin Booker,
You
we
mentioned
see
Luka.
all these
You
elite
mentioned
scorers,
Luka.
Steph Curry, and
Right.
etc. But when it comes down to getting a bucket, he is the best scorer in today's game and one of the most offensive players, one of the most gifted offensive players to ever touch the damn basketball.
Bro, this is
and
so
I'm
hilarious,
not just
bro.
talking about the center position.
But y'all
You're
hear
absolutely
that?
right. No disagreement here from you in that regard. He is the best scorer
All right,
in
let's
the
see what
game
Stephen
right
A
now.
says.
He's absolutely unstoppable. To be a big man, I don't know what the hell Greg Popovich was thinking. I surmise that what he was thinking is maybe let me put Wembanyama on this brother and let him learn the ropes the hard way or whatever. Because I mean that's like me sticking guarding.
Has anyone mentioned defense? You know what I'm saying? No one has mentioned defense. All right. That's that, right? Here's another thing. Another I got receipts, man. I got receipts, man. This is from Twitter. Salute to this guy, the Mix Swag. He said the media's response to Embiid 70 to Luka 70 needs to be studied. So in this clip, they're
Tied against San Antonio because
and then in this clip they're responding to Joel Embiid's 70 versus the San Antonio Spurs, which have one of the worst defenses, and they're tanking this season. So
Antonio has been the home to a lot of career highs and records over the last couple of years.
oh, my internet. There it goes.
But this was so extreme. The 70 points. And even when you go back and watch the highlights, to see a guy of that size, I mean, the mid-range jumpers, he had everything going tonight. And that was a blast to get to watch something as historic as that. Against
y'all heard that, right? Y'all heard that. It was historic. Here's the thing.
Idiots.
Here's the thing. I'm not trying to I like all these players, man. I love Embiid. Besides the foul baiting and ducking, I think he's a great player. I think all these players are great. And when they had 70, I had no issue that they scored 70. I was like, damn, they scored 70, you know? I think it's supposed to be, whenever a player goes off like that, you're supposed to, you know, in that moment, appreciate that moment, appreciate their capabilities. And what we're not doing is we're not doing that for Luka, right? We did it for Booker when he did 70 and lost. We did it for Mitchell. We all went crazy. Like, damn, Mitchell got 70? Like, there was no hate in my blood, bro. No hate in my blood when it comes to that. And I didn't have no hate for Embiid. I was just like, damn, he killed the Spurs, right? You just heard how this guy, the mismatch sounded for Joel. Now listen how he sounds for Luka.
These idiots. Somebody guard somebody. It's embarrassing to give up friggin' 73 points. Give me a break. I mean, does anybody forget that, you know, whenever you get all these old heads, and I get it, and they all bitch about like how no defense is
my internet, dogs. Just wait for it. It's loading.
Played anymore, and blah, 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 blah.
Uh-huh.
To me, it's not even about defense. Of course, the defense sucks. It's like, have some pride, bro. Have some pride. You're a professional. Nobody should be able to score 73 on you.
So why? You know what I'm saying? Like why is there such hesitation? You know what I'm saying? Why is there such hesitation? What did Luka do? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like when it comes to someone like Luka, I said this in the last video. When you come from overseas, you come to America. Dirk dealt with this when he came over here. They called him soft. They called him a European. All these things, right? It's just things that, you know, they say this player isn't good enough to play here in the States. And then Dirk became that guy. Dirk became a Texan. You know what I'm saying? And he started just putting belts to asses, right? And he started defeating teams, man. And Dirk was one of the greats, bro. And it took until he got a championship for him to get the love that he deserved. But Luka, to Jason Kidd's point, Luka is like an MJ. Luka's different, bro. And I don't understand where this sudden hesitation to give the man praise, to give the man props. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. And it's like, it's heavy, bro. It's heavy. I'm not even done showing you everything I got, bro. I went and got all the receipts, man. Here, check this one out. This one is from The Odd Couple. Does anybody know The Odd Couple, right? With Chris Broussard and his friend, I forget, Rob Parker. Man, check this out. Check out this old head take right here, bro. Check this out.
Chris, I got to admit, I understand the NBA wanted to improve the scoring. They were tired of the Pistons and 70 points and all that. I understood that.
Yeah.
But what we're watching now defensively, where you can't do anything to players, and it's a free-for-all. All the European players have told us it's so easy to score in the NBA, and we have seen it. And what this game has turned into, you heard Steve Kerr recently just say how this is just enough is enough. Chris, it's almost unwatchable.
Now it's unwatchable.
Night after night. How many nights are we doing our radio show and the update we get from Steve or somebody, and somebody's down by 35 points in the first half?
Blowouts, that's a whole nother
I'm just saying,
yeah,
but
blowouts are stuff to watch.
It is.
The Luka game, and I agree with the blowouts. I get annoyed with the blowouts because, I got my parlays, and my parlays don't hit because the team gets blown out. Pisses me off. Anyway, Luka's game was not a blowout. Luka needed every single point in that game. Luka needed every single rebound and assist in that game. They doubled the hell out of him in the second half. The Atlanta Hawks did what they could do to prevent him from beating Kobe's record. You know they did. If you watch that game, what is Murray? Is Murray just nobody, bro? Like, he was fronting Luka to full court. He was getting doubled off ball. Like, it's like they don't watch the game. And it truly, truly, really, like, irks my soul, man. Here, let me play a little bit more.
It's just, I don't think it's a good product just to have scoring.
Right.
And I'm not saying we want to go back to 70 points. I don't want to go back to 70, but I don't like this NBA. I don't like all of these points, and it's so easy, and defenders are at a disadvantage, and they can't do anything to defend. All
right, so you heard that, right? So I just find this all funny. This was never... I don't remember it being a talking point. I think we all understood that the game has evolved. The game has become, 40 to 50% three-point shots now instead of like the low 20s or something like that, or even 15s. The game is about three-point shots, efficiency, open court, 5 out offense, right? And a lot of it is heliocentric, pass, 1 pass, 2 pass, shoot the rock. Also, there was a point on Twitter, or I forgot where I heard it, or probably it was in my comments off the last video. Someone mentioned, also the 14-second shot clock after offensive rebound, that also plays a key into it because it used to be 24 seconds. I don't know if y'all remember that. Remember, you get a rebound, you get a whole nother 24 seconds. Now it's 14 seconds, and yes, they installed this probably in 2018, 2019, but still, those seconds do impact things because you have to get a shot up quicker. But they don't mention those things. They don't ever want to mention those things. They waited until this moment to make it about defense, to make it about how poorly the defense is and the defenders are at a disadvantage. If you watch that game with Luka in Atlanta, Luka earned every single bucket. There was times he made shots. He always makes difficult shots. They always say, here's a great point, ladies and gentlemen. Here's a great point. Oh, Luka Doncic, he's just so slow and unathletic and this and that. How is someone so slow, so unathletic, incapable to be able to do the great things that Michael Jordan and Kobe does, and he gets 73 against players that are far more athletic, that are far faster, that could jump higher, that could do anything, that have more length, and they can't stop him? Shouldn't you just appreciate the fact that someone of his ilk, someone of his standard of basketball, to be as proficient as he is, as efficient as he is, shouldn't we just be like, damn, That's the guy right there. But that argument don't work whenever he's killing people. It only works when he looks out of shape. Oh, he's slow and this and that, right? Like sometimes an argument leads into your own counter argument that causes hypocrisy, and people have been hypocritical when it comes to Luka. They love to mock him when he was out of shape and fat, but he was still putting up 28 and 8 out of shape. Now he's in shape. 73. Now it's, oh, there's no defense. But I thought he was the most unathletic player. What is it? What is it? What is it? Come on now. Here's another one. Check out this crap right here. Look at what Big Perk said, and then look at what Mr. Stephen A. Smith said. This is crazy. They were talking about Brunson being an MVP. I think this goes straight into Stephen A. Perk was talking about Brunson being MVP because no one manages a team like him. No one runs an offense like him. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? He's great, but no one runs a team like him. Like, you got Tyrese Halliburton, Luka. You got all these other people, right? That's beside the point. Check out what Stephen A. says.
I got to throw this in there. It's a question mark. I think it's a question mark. Put Perk and Shay up on the screen, please. I need them both. I think this should be something discussed on NBA Today. I think this should be something discussed on Club Shay, Nightcap, whatever. I'm going to discuss it. I got something to throw at y'all.
What happened?
We have brought up Brunson in New York. We looked at Milwaukee and held Giannis accountable. Do we hold Luka accountable for not insisting that Dallas keep Brunson? And not only that question, do we also look at the Dallas Mavericks and ask this question? Was Kyrie a better option than Brunson? Because when they had Brunson, they win the conference finals. You didn't make the playoffs last year. So we going to see. I'm looking at Dallas, and I'm looking at Luka, who we all love and knows a superstar.
Do you?
But
Do you
damn, should you have insisted that Jalen Brunson be kept in Dallas? Because right now, nobody's brought this up. I haven't heard anybody bring this up. We busy talking about, when we talk about Dallas, we say Luka and Kyrie. But we ignoring that you had Brunson. He was there.
That
and
went
wanted to stay.
That went to the Western Conference Finals.
And they wouldn't even offer him 80 until it was time for him to go because he had 104 on the table from the Knicks. I'm just saying.
Hey, Shay,
we got to start asking that question.
Why we got to ask that question? Why don't we just ask that, hey, the Mavs front office made a boneheaded decision. They didn't understand cap space and how to utilize it, right? I don't know how that's Luka's fault. I don't. You think Luka wanted Brunson out? Like, that was his best friend. They were best buddies, man. So if your analysis in the national, eyes, when you say these things, you create narratives for other people to start beginning this hatred towards Luka. And maybe some people already hate him because he complains of the refs, which us as Maverick fans have always called out. Can't say we haven't. We want Luka to not as complain as much and just go and enjoy the game. And you saw when he just enjoys the game and doesn't focus on the calls, he gives you 73, right? I like to feel like us as fans, we're fair to our player. But what's not fair is the national media creating these weird narratives for no reason to then create hate on Luka because people are probably already ready to hate on him. This is how the world of media goes. You build them up to bring them down to then bring them back up, right? Right now they're trying to bring Luka down for whatever reason. I've never seen that in my life. Someone that has the fourth highest scoring total in a single game for the first time since the 1970s, and specifically for the first time since Kobe Bryant. 73 points, the second highest rated offensive game per Basketball Reference. Someone that does something so historic, something so different. Honestly, let's put this out there. Someone, a European, a white dude that did that, right? It's a shock because we haven't seen it like that. We understand Bird has done it, but we haven't seen it from someone like that. So I understand it's a shock, but still, like, we should give the praise as much as we do to anybody else because basketball shouldn't be about race, shouldn't be about color. It should just be about, damn, does he got game or not, bro? For me personally, whenever I hooped, I went through it a lot as a Mexican in the hood. People would be like, man, he ain't got no game. I had to prove myself. but I never took it against the people that didn't believe in my game. Like it was what it was. Like I felt like I had to show my worth, and then those things, the respect will come. And sometimes if you don't know, you don't know until you know, right? But we know with Luka Doncic, man. Luka is him. It don't take it don't take someone that doesn't know the game enough to know that this guy got game. And I just do not understand the hesitancy, the how would I say it? The hesitancy and just the sheer lack of like, I don't want to give him respect. Here's the last one. Before we get back into this pregame show. This is a Gilbert Arenas show. They opened it up talking about Luka's game, and I've seen Gil be very excited about a Kyrie performance. When Kyrie had like 40-something, he was just like going crazy about it, right? He talked very well about it. Listen to how Gil kind of, talks about Luka. Check this out.
So to your point, ain't nobody seeing a video of Will's 100-point game. We're still trying to locate that. However, we did see Kobe drop 81 on the Raptors. But is Luka's 73 and 7 dimes the most dominant offensive performance in the modern era?
81 is 81. But I will say yes. Because it's on the road. Most dominant performances are at home. 81 at home.
Y'all see the tone?
Was in.
Y'all see how it's not there? The excitement, it ain't there.
Going
This
on
is
the
weird.
road, then came on the road.
Huh?
Book
Book dropped 70 on the
70
Celtics,
on the road.
right? Yeah.
In the loss. So, going in
and on the pace.
going in Atlanta, we want to go to strip club the night before. 73 is,
Leave that alone.
that's huge. That's huge.
Does it add any more that it was in Atlanta, just knowing how turned up that city
Well,
is?
that was
That turned out.
What is Luka doing in Atlanta?
Nothing. There's rumors. There's rumors.
You wait, whoa.
Y'all don't know
There's
Luka like
rumors.
You don't know Luka like that. You don't know
Luka be
like
in the.
that, huh?
Hey, this. He's not going to Magic.
Hell yes,
Yes,
Hell yeah.
All right, man. So they go off and then they start having a conversation about it. But I just don't like. I love the game of basketball, bro. Like I've been a student of it. I love the sport, and I'm very thankful and grateful that as a Dallas Mavericks fan, we have one of those. You know what I'm saying? We have one of those guys that have the potential to be one of the greatest of all times, and I don't take that for granted. But what I'm not gonna accept with my platform that I have here is allow to like other people to create a different narrative, to create and spin something out of nothing when it comes to Luka Doncic. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of examples out there about these items, but I just figured that I needed to put this out there because it ain't right, bro. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. No one wants to say why, And even Wendy was talking about they need to make changes in the offseason. All right, go ahead and make those changes. Make your changes, right? Make your changes. Because when James Harden was averaging almost 38, 39, when he was going for his MVP, nobody complained. Wilt back in the 60s, whatever, nobody complained. He was averaging like 40, 50 points a game. Michael Jordan, when he was averaging mid-30s for multiple seasons, no one complained. And I get it. The scoring was lower. Yeah, players couldn't shoot. Players couldn't play basketball as efficient as they do now than they did back then. Back then, the games wasn't surrounded that. It's like you played inside out. Now they're playing outside in. You know what I'm saying? Like they open up the court so much, and they talk about the defense. Well, whenever the offense is scheming Luka to have one-on-ones in an open space, how can you blame the defense, man? Unless you're gonna come and double off of your defender versus Luka, you leave so much space and you leave the 3-point shot open. Why do you want to leave that shot open? You rather Luka go earn his bucket, and Luka earns his bucket. It's as simple as that. And I think a lot of people, a lot of national media pundits they're over analyzing this, and they should have just gave praise to someone overseas that both Joel. They gave praise to Joel. Kudos to them. They didn't give praise to Luka. And if anything, they attempted to diminish and change the narrative about him. And that was pretty fucked up. All right, man. Let's get back to my other microphone. Appreciate y'all bearing with me in that, man, because I know that was a little long-winded, but I felt I wanted to get that off my chest, man. I didn't want to do like no video and edit it and then post it. I wanted to do it live. You know what I'm saying? Live. We're doing it live. All right, man. We got about 30-something minutes left. 40, something like that. What y'all want to talk about, man? What y'all want to talk about? We got the Mavericks. They're pretty injury-riddled. No Kyrie, no Luka, no Dante Exum, no Derrick Jones Jr., and no Derek Lively. Who is available? Who's going to start? Oh, well, look at this. Look at this. Hold on. Let me see if I can turn this down. Check this out. Look at this. This is kind of a pleasant surprise. Who would have thought we would have been seeing Kyrie getting some shots up, man? Look at that. Looks like he has a small brace on his hand. But at least he's getting buckets, man. Whoa. Is he going to make a shot? All right, there you go. He's getting buckets, bro. That's cool. It's cool to see he's doing something, right? Doing something. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to see what kind of lineup we throw out there tonight. I do want to see Omax tonight. I desperately do want to see Omax tonight. I actually hope he starts. Are they going to do that? Doubt it, right? But I would like to see what Omax could do tonight. Let me see if there's any other updates. Let me see what Grant Aff said. That says here there's a starting lineup announced. I doubt it. But just trying to see if there's anything. It says Olivier Maxence Prosper will be in the rotation tonight amid the many injuries the Mavericks are dealing with against the Timberwolves. Jason Kidd says on Derek Lively's broken nose, I think he'll get fitted for a mask. Right now, we're taking one day at a time. Hopefully, he feels better today. We'll see what that leads to for Saturday. You know what sucks is like we get Derek Lively back for a game or two, and boom, he's right back out. I know he's going through it, man. It's tough, man. It's tough when you're going through all these injuries, bro. Like, what do you expect? You know. And I know that's gonna give like wiggle room to the front office to think, hey, you know, we need another season of Kidd, but how can you counter it? You know, how can you counter that? All right, previous game review. I don't want to do previous game review. What y'all want to do, man? Should I go through the whole spiel or should I come up with something different, man? I don't know. I've been thinking about tweaking the pregame show, but nah, I know what. I have my notes over here. So check this out. I got notes. Yeah. All right, so I talked about everything but this one item. So check this out. This is not Mavs related per se. Here it goes. Check this out. So I don't know if y'all know much about pensions and whatnot. But it's like the NBA has one kind of. Per Yahoo Sports, it says Tony Snell needs to sign with an NBA team by Friday in order to compile a 10th year of service for the Players Association Retiree Benefits Program. This plan is crucial for his family, including his 2 sons with autism. It's something I truly need, says Snell, highlighting its importance for his family well-being. So you have to be in the league 10 years to be granted that service, right? And that service is completely different. Let me see if I can pull it up. I think the difference between the like a couple years versus 10 years is like a difference of like $200,000 in like coverage. I can't find it. Let me see. No, I can't find it. But what I do know, it helps. It'll help him. And I know there's been people like criticizing him for asking for this or wanting this. I'm like, bro, like just because he's made $53 million in the league, and I understand that's a lot of money, and people could criticize it and be like, hey, you know, you should have dealt with your money better. It's still a player's thing. Like, you gotta put yourself in his shoes. Like, wouldn't you want to have your coverage covered, right? You get your 10th season in the league. So hopefully he gets something situated. I know he has that one stat line where it's like 0, 0, 0, 0 all across the board, but no, man, I didn't know. I didn't even know the NBA did like a 10th season. So imagine you get into the toughest league in the world, one of the toughest leagues in the world, You give him 9 years, and then that 10th year, dang, you didn't get signed, and then now you might be out on that benefits program. That's kind of tough. It's kind of tough. Like, if you put yourself in his shoes. Now, maybe he's well off. It's a lot of money. $53 million over 9 years is a lot of money. But he's probably thinking of it from a longevity perspective, because, you know, how much more are you going to be able to play basketball, right? It's especially when he wasn't much of a shooter, like I remember. But, you know, good luck to Tony Snell. Forgot to put that out there for us. All right, let me get back caught up on the comments, man, before I move on to the next segment, which I am still trying to figure out if I want to do a different segment. Let me see. Where we at? Where are we at? Right here. All right. Gina Kim. What's up, Gina Kim? Back to you. Let me get my stuff situated. All right.
Chill.
Gina Kim says, I forgot Maxey is playing. I need more POW minutes. He played well last time against them, and he's just way better than Maxey. Yeah. Maxey has lost quite a bit of steps, man. It's tough watching him play right now. Richard K says, wow, if a toe kept Maxey out, a thumb has kept Kai out for weeks. A broken nose will keep Lively out for the rest of the year. Wow. Too many over 30 overrated, injury riddled never was. Dang. Richard be coming in and just firing these dudes up, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Richard K says, the good news is Dana can see Timmy isn't a number one. Tonight's that night, right? Tonight's that night Timmy could prove he's a number one. We'll see. Jen Kim says Twitter/media has been hating Luka for no reason. Stephen A. Smith really blamed Luka for Brunson as if he's the GM. And then haters say he held KP back. Why talk about us when they don't watch us? All right. And then you think about it. Remember when we did have KP and we did have Brunson? Everyone said, yo, that Mavericks roster sucks. Like, that's a trash roster. So it was a trash roster then, but now it would have been a good roster now, right? People just pick and choose narratives. They don't watch games. I don't know if y'all follow me on Twitter, but that's one of my pinned tweets. People pick and choose narratives or watching games. It's crazy. Almighty Finesse says, I agree with Perkins. All these high-scoring games are whack. That's what the league is, bro. But what do you want them to do? To extend the three-point line? To make the basketball court bigger? Do you want them to allow hand checking? Lazy defense? That's what I call it. What do you want them to do? You want them to double all-stars and just leave people wide open for threes? What do you want them to do, bro? Whenever you got people like Victor Wembanyama as a center and he can space the floor is going to be spaced, bro. There's no more Shaquille O'Neal's that could just be in the paint and get the ball and, you know, bulldoze their way for a two. Those things don't exist. Or who was the Knicks center back then? Damn, I don't forgot his name. God, I know I forgot his name. But yeah. Gina Kim says Stephen A. Smith must have forgotten about the Knicks being fined, and how could he have controlled a immature, injured KP, and he never held Brunson back. He just wasn't a star at the time. Yeah. Brunson's dad had something to do with that change. Brunson's agent, I believe, works for the Knicks. Like it was always the Knicks. It was always the Knicks, man. And whenever Jalen Brunson finally found his footing, it was too late for the Mavericks to be able to make a change. I have a video where I talked about that the Mavericks should have offered him $30 million. And I put that video out there like weeks before Jalen Brunson left us. I think he would have stayed for 30. I think you should have outbid New York. New York is an attractive team to go to. Especially that's where Brunson's kind of from, bro. So I think the Mavericks should have understood that. They should have taken that into account, and they failed in that. They failed in Nash. They failed in Brunson. They failed in so many people and so many players. They failed in Tyson Chandler. It's like, bro, stop the bleeding, you know? So it's not Luka's fault. That's malpractice by Mark Cuban. Frank says, this ain't racism. It's just ignorant clickbait and hate. Why do you think people say, but Luka missed the playoffs? It's shots at Luka, plain and simple. Yeah, they want to hate on Luka, bro. I don't understand it. I'll never understand it. K Choice says, you went in your bag. Appreciate it, K Choice, my guy. Richard K says, you taking Embiid or the Joker? I saw this. Stephen A. Smith picked Joel. He said a healthy Joel over Joker, and I'm just like, if y'all watch Stephen A. Smith as much as I do, because I do enjoy some of his content lately with this whole Luka stuff, I just can't do it. But he always picks champions. Remember his argument about MJ and LeBron is because MJ has more championships, or his argument about Brady. He's always a championship kind of narrative guy, right? So I did find it odd that he picked someone that hasn't gotten out of the second round over someone that has a championship and multiple MVPs. But that's just me, right? That's just me. I find it crazy. K-Troy says, you went into the content bag for this gold. It's sad the way certain players are portrayed in the media. It's not even comical. It's as if the media has an agenda to get certain player off said team. That too. Like, is it because they want Luka on a major market team? Do they want him on the Lakers, the Bulls, or the Knicks? Honestly, you're on to something, K-Choice. That's probably what it is. It's probably what it is. Jenna Kim says, I went through and watched many breakdowns of Luka's 73 points and came to the conclusion that Luka is just him. They tried everything on him, late or not, but he couldn't be stopped. And you could change whatever you want in the league, in any kind of rules. It don't matter what you change. Luka is still going to get his buckets. Like, you do understand, Paul George and Kawhi Leonard are some of the best defensive wings in this era and in this league, right? Luka cooked them guys in 2 straight series for 6 games and 7 games. Luka cooked them. It's not like Luka just didn't show up. Luka cooked their ass. So it don't matter what you do. In the playoffs, in the regular season, Luka's still going to cook because Luka is probably one of the most fundamentally sound, balanced players for his size, with the amount of strength that he has, the breaks that he has, and just his shot selection. He's just extremely efficient. And what you cannot do nothing to that, bro. You'd have to be 6'10", as strong as him, and be able to have superior, a wingspan to be able to defend him. And there's really not many that, probably there's no one that could do that in the league. What do you expect, bro? Oja says, sound the alarm, surprise dub tonight. Excuse me? I beg your pardon? Yeah, I'll play it for a little bit. Just a little bit.
Acknowledge me.
Joe in the building says, look at you being a true professional, showing up when the Mavs threw in the towel before the game. Appreciate that, my guy. If it wasn't for Joe, I wouldn't be doing the show tonight, man. He's like, man, you got to do the show, bro. I was like, all right. And while I'm doing the show, man, if y'all don't mind dropping a like on the video, I see we have 13 likes. Let's try to get it to 20, man. As y'all know, I like to get it to 20 for every pregame show. Appreciate y'all being here, man. I know it's one of those games where there's literally no hype for it. I think the only thing we can really look forward to is the rookies. And hopefully the rookies, I just want to see that they give us something. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, already made a great play against Rudy Gobert and things like that. I just want to see positives from the rookies. I totally expect a loss, but I hope the rookies give us something to be kind of happy about. And hopefully Grant Williams can show you that he's worth playing on his team a little bit more. All right. Gina Kim said, exactly. Every bucket from Luka was needed. They have to see those shots that Luka missed because of good D or a pass that wasn't executed after he was doubled. Exactly. But they ain't going to say that. Daniel's in the building. What's up, Daniel? What it do, man? Said, how's it going? It's going good, man. Everything's going good. Having a good time tonight. Div's in the building. What's up, Div? Said, who is playing for the Wolves? They resting someone. Would love to get an Omax game winner. An Omax game winner. That's crazy, Div. That's crazy. I just want to see him get some minutes. Gina Kim says, I went back and watched We Talk Hawks after the game, and they were tripping, saying the league is rigged. The league rigged it for Luka, and he's the great white hope, and how Trey is still better, etc. Just saying that. That's called cope. I'll give him that. They coped. They coped that night. When Luka went for the 60, 21, and 10 against the Knicks, Freezy was very upset after that game. Y'all go look at his channel. He's very upset after that game. He was like, man, I don't like Luka. It is what it is, man. When you're a fan and you get destroyed by a player, you think I enjoyed Kobe when he put 60 on the Mavericks in 3 quarters? Hell no. I wasn't happy about it. It's just being a fan. Matthew says, my dad saw Nico Harrison on the golf course yesterday. He asked him about the team, and he said, we just need to get healthy, but I still want to trade for Kuzma and Gafford, please. They're all saying that. That's like all of their talking points now. Mark Cuban has tweeted it. Now Nico is saying it. Maybe it's called, what they call it when you're keeping the powder dry? Plan dry powder, as they say. Chess expert, what's up? What it do? I said that's which stop. That's I'm guessing what you're saying. That's why I stopped watching ESPN First Take a long time ago. Racist SAS. I see the evidence. I just can't necessarily go all the way there yet. Like, I just can't. You know what I'm saying? But I can see it. I think there's I don't know the correct word. It might have to be something with European players, because he definitely has a problem with them, but not Joel. Never mind. It just keeps sounding like that might be what it is. Frank says SAS is so hilariously bad because the first JB was an unrestricted free agent, and second, Donnie Genius gave JB that rookie deal. Third, Cuban effed up the team, and media will never mention Cuban control. Good point. Great point, actually. Rich K says, bring it up on playback. The game is going to suck, so we will need something to chat about and piss everyone off. You want me on playback? Man, I'm trying to cook some chicken, some meal prepping, go to sleep early. Richard K, I'm trying to get in shape, man. These pregame shows making me add weight, bro. Gina Kim says, why is Luka being blamed for front office mistakes? Why not call out Cuban, Nico, or Kid? Is Luka on LeBron standards now? He has to be the GM and get his teammates traded. What is this hate, man? Exactly. I'm glad you exposed the corrupt media, TGK. Hey, no problem, man. That's what I'm here to do. Christian in the building. What's up, Christian? He said, I'm black and I clearly see the Luka bias within the mainstream media. People like Stephen A. Smith, Tim and some more folk is straight up ignoring Luka's dominance. I can't believe the hate. I can't believe it either, bro. I'm convinced U.S. media just hate Euro guys until they win something. Jokic doesn't get hated as much after winning the chip. That's true. A lot of that hate has gone quiet down for sure. Jenny Kim says, bro, did you see Gil today? He said Luka isn't a superstar because he's 6th in jersey sales and Tatum is a megastar and will be the face of the league. I can't wait till Luka gets his rings. Right. And Tatum has been to the Eastern Conference Finals like every year, been to the finals once, and he hasn't delivered. You know, Luka's been to the conference finals once, all right? Let Luka get to an NBA finals. I bet it'd be different. Diff says, don't think it's that. I think it's because of where they play. They want the great players to feel bad in the place they play, so they go to the Lakers. I said, UNK Choice on or something, man. My guy Lawson, 25 points tonight. Oh, yeah, EJ Lawson can play tonight. Great point. Get some steals, you know what I'm saying? Easy buckets. Frank says, do you think the Mavs will attempt to ask for Denny? I assume his price is less or the most equal to Kuz, and if available, he should be the priority for to trade for. I don't know, but I have heard that Kuz, the asking price for Kuzma has come down a bit. I just don't know where they're gonna go. You know what I'm saying? I would ask y'all to send me y'all crazy, trade ideas, but I'm trade machine out. Like, I'm burnt out of trade talk. I don't know if y'all saw Mavericks chat sports today. They said that they would trade Kyrie. You know what? Let me show you. My guys at Mavs Chat Sports, they crazy, bro. The fact, and I understand it, but I also don't understand it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I found it a bit kind of crazy in comparison to the things that they have been saying. So let me show you this. Let me change the mics. That way it don't corrupt. Well, check this out, look. Check this out. I'm gonna try to get it to the point where they start talking about it. So this is the Maverick Chat Sports. I'm pretty sure y'all seen this channel. I gave it a like because I'm not a hater. So here where is it at? All right, here. So they start talking about.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of different, right? Like, Jimmy Butler.
Kyrie in a first for Jimmy Butler.
I think Kyrie is a more skilled and talented player.
Check this out.
But I think Jimmy's more reliable in terms of health, although this year he's only played one more game than Kyrie. But I mean, historically. And I honestly just think, Coop, he fits better. He's a better defender. This team is better when the offense is running through Luka. We've seen Luka and Kyrie have great games together, but they also haven't played together a ton still because Kyrie's missed a ton of time. It seems like when he's healthy, Luka tends to miss games.
So,
I don't know, man. Like, if this was on the table, your 2027 first-round pick and Kyrie for Jimmy Butler, I don't think the Heat would take it, but if it was on the table, I would be running that to my fax machine to send to the NBA.
A couple of reasons why I don't think the Mavericks would send this offer in either. Number one, the relationship with Kyrie Irving and Nico Harrison is very good and very strong. And I think that's something Kyrie really values, and Nico as well for that matter, because that's kind of what got him here in the first place. Number two, I don't think the Miami Heat are going to punt off Jimmy Butler off of one bad 8-game losing streak.
Agreed.
That's just not how they operate. But again, if they really felt the need to completely blow things up, maybe this is on the table. I don't think that happens until the offseason, though, for the Heat.
I do think, and I'm glad you.
So, yeah, I know I didn't show the part where Jeffrey agreed with that deal, but he definitely did. They all did. They were like, yeah, I mean, I do this deal. And I'm just like, I love Jimmy Butler, too. And I think Jimmy Butler, if he was 30 years old, 31, I might consider it. But he's 34 right now. And he's only played one more game than Kyrie Irving. That lets you know that his body is not able to hold up as well. He is shooting great from three. He is having a solid season. He always has a solid season. But to trade a first and Kyrie, who's 31. And I know Kyrie is injury risk as always, right? But if you get Kyrie in the playoffs with Luka and you have some semblance, if we could just have some semblance of continuity, it is a different thing. And I don't want to forget that because it is a thing. It is a thing that if the Mavericks could be healthy and you can still pull off a trade before the deadline, and then hopefully you're all healthy, ready to go in the playoffs, and you got a healthy Kyrie and a healthy Luka, anything's possible. But Jimmy Butler, you'd be sending the franchise backwards because it's downhill from here, bro. Like, ain't no way Jimmy Butler's going to force a team to the NBA Finals like he has been, you know? And it's no hate. It's no hate. It's just 34's 34, bro. I feel it, bro. I feel it. Pause. Where's my sound effect? Pause. Super mega pause.
Pause. Super mega pause.
Yes, sir. Super mega pause. Oh, check this out, man. We got the homie Ben up in the building. He sent the 2 British pounds. I get that right? I'm assuming it's British pounds. It says, you cooked. Don DeMarco. Appreciate it, my guy. Appreciate it, my guy. I might have to tap into the playback. I wasn't anticipating going to the playback tonight, but I'll stop by for a quarter. So I got a meal prep, man. I got a meal prep. I gotta lose weight, dogs. I gotta get back in the gym. Jenny Kim says, and they think a kid saying he's closer to MJ, Kobe, Bron is crazy. And he has MJ-like numbers. His stats back that up. And we've seen how crazy he goes in the playoffs. Add a ring, and he's a top 3. Have y'all heard the quote by Jason Kidd? Has anyone heard that? Let me see. I don't know if everyone's heard that. Let me see if y'all have heard that. I don't know if someone could just put, no, I haven't heard it. Can you show me? Blah, blah, blah. And I'll play it for y'all. Let me see if I can find the audio. Where the audio? Where the audio? Hold on. If I could find the audio, that'd be great. Is this it right here? I don't know what. See, I start looking at stuff, clicking stuff. Let's take a look at kids' comments. No, can't see that. New. Let's go over here. Does it have the audio here? You know, where y'all get audio for like radio commentary? Let's see. Is it here? New. Is it here? No. Man, what the hell? All right. Yeah, you would think it'd pop up. Let me see. Audio. Bro, this stuff be crazy. Crazy. MSN. USA Today. Does USA Today have it? You'd hope USA Today has the audio. Bro, I click anything and it's just like ads galore. Like, Jesus. No, I don't think I'm gonna find it. It is what it is. That's an L. Anyway, Jason Kidd came out and said that he believes Luka Doncic is better than Dirk was, and that he's closer to MJ and those kind of guys, and that we need to get the right players around him to go win the championship. So he was kind of sending a little bit of a message there. I'm not gonna lie. Where we at? Joe says 58K to around 203K. Yeah. Oh, for the benefits. Yeah, so that's big. That's big for Tony Snell. So hopefully he get taken care of, man. Gilbert Arenas is the Walmart version of SAS. I don't pay attention to the nonsense that he spews. He do be saying some crazy stuff. I don't understand sometimes. C-Dub in the building. Your AAC Vibes report. Salute to the homie, man. Hey, man, you haven't posted a podcast in a while. Why? Where have you been? The Magic game doesn't count for Luka because Isaac only played 8 minutes. Right. Me and the kids chilling, watching the pregame show. Salute to the kids, man. Salute to them. Hopefully they enjoyed the game the other day. My guy, Edward in the building. Let's make a run. Mark says, what will you say to Stephen A. Smith and Perk always discrediting Luka? I mean, I would love to have them on here to discuss that with him. I want to ask why. Why? What is it about Luka that makes you feel like this? Because, this is what I would do. Right? Dang. Do I not have the clip? I got a fully loaded clip. I'll be on that. Dang, I don't got it. I don't think I have it. Is it this one? No. Nah, dang, I don't got it. No, I'm trying to see if I have it. Yeah, it was this thing I was gonna debut, but I don't think I have it. It says basically I'll be like, bro, let's have a therapy session, all right? What triggers you? What about Luka Doncic triggers you to feel like it's offensive to you? Like, why does Luka having a good game or setting historical milestones affect you like this? Like, what is it about him that makes you feel like this? And then we go from there. Honestly, I really just would like to know, like, what is it? What is it, bro? And how do we correct it? That way you could be a better analyst. It's just like, I just don't get it, man. I get that these guys have to say satiable things, to say crazy things on ESPN, and to get the notoriety and the clicks, but at what cost, bro? You're hurting the game more than you think you're helping it. C-Dev says, I'll take Joker 10 of 10 times. Dev says, I would take a healthy Embiid to play with Luka, but no Luka, and start a new team. I'll take Joker because he has an all-around offense that makes others better. Agreed. Not just someone who hasn't gotten out of the second round, but he's never healthy enough to play the games. These hypotheticals of him staying healthy aren't realistic. Hope he gets better, though. Right. Where's Luka's hypotheticals? If Luka had a better team, like, we can make hypotheticals for anybody. It's nice to see Kai get some shots up. I expect him to play the next game. I hope. We need him Saturday. Mark says, I think if Luka teammates are consistent in shooting, then perhaps we will average 15 assists per game. We'll get there. Prejudice. That's probably what I was thinking. Take out Dreamer Show. See his take on all this. I know who you're talking about. I was actually watching it today. I didn't like it. I ain't gonna lie. Because he said the same regurgitated crap Stephen A. Said. Check this out. I know you're talking about, Richard.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sabansi. I want to welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show. We're covering sports, hot topics, classic debates.
Bro, you know, where is it at? Why is this up here? Right here. All right.
Go with that for the moment.
But if you're asking me as somebody that source,
Oh, I forgot. Hold on, let me change my mic because it'll start echoing. Check this out though. So Dreamers Pro, right? Dreamers Pro. I enjoy his content too. I ain't gonna lie, I do enjoy his content. But I didn't enjoy what he said here before he got into.
it doesn't seem like what these guys are doing is just
Here it goes.
Booker had a 62 topic here. So as you guys know, recently Luka Doncic had this very big game. He scored 73 points against the Atlanta Hawks. Joel Embiid also had another 70-point game. I think Devin Booker had a 62-point game, and I think they lost in that game. And we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games in the NBA. Me personally, on a personal level, I'm not really impressed with it because of the inflated scoring. The game is so tilted. It's so tilted toward offense that it's no longer enjoyable. It doesn't seem like what these guys are doing is groundbreaking, given the way the teams play. Right? I remember when Kobe scored 81, when teams were averaging about 100 points per game, 101, 102, whatever it was. Now teams are averaging 114 points per game. That's not really that's not that impressive to me. I'm sorry. There are more possessions. Guys are not playing defense. So to me, it's not that.
See, he had me all the way until the end where he says guys are not playing defense. Bro, did you not watch Kobe's 81? Bro, like, come on, man. Like, if we're not gonna be consistent, I get it. Do you? But no, I like Dreamers Pro, but maybe he didn't watch the Luka game, and maybe he doesn't appreciate efficiency. And if he highlights the Kobe game where he had 46 shots, maybe you should be impressed by the Luka game where he had 33 shots and 73 points. Imagine if Luka had 46 shot attempts in that Atlanta game. We're talking minimum 81. We're probably talking maximum 101. But I'll shut the F up, right? Hero of the day says, keep doing your thing, TG. Well, I can't even say my own name, TGK. Let's help this man grow a channel. We appreciate it. Thank you, man. Thank you. Let me switch on mics. I know we are cutting it close to the start of this game. And I will do one segment. Before we head out. And you already know that's the score prediction. Well, that's the score prediction. I don't understand why all this blame Luka for his team not succeeding. It's a team sport. He makes sure he shows up. It's not his fault other teams are built better than the Mavs. Agreed. Let me see. They say Brunson is a 1 and a superstar. I disagree. He's a star for sure, but that's really it. And I don't know if we should call him a 1. He's a 1 on the Knicks, but realistically, I ain't gonna say it. See the chat Titus offered for Kuz. They really are nutty. I haven't seen it. Why are we giving the first round pick? That's what I'm saying. Why would we give up the younger player and a first? Like, bro, sweeten the deal for the Mavs if you want them to trade Kyrie. It's just crazy. How are they going to say Brunson better than Kai, but Kai cooked him last time? Brunson was nowhere to be found that game, and Kai plays better defense, so Kai is the better option. I still love Brunson, though. Same. I can still enjoy Brunson's game, but come on now. We might have a chance to get Kuz since they don't want many first-round picks for him. And did you see where the team that could land PJ? I hope we could get Bridges, too. As long as the Mavericks are okay with having Bridges, I'm all right, because I understand how that might look like. Keep it up, TGK. Appreciate you. We know why. Thank you, man. And don't forget, Luka could have passed Kobe's 81 and maybe Wilt's 100. Exactly. Yes, that's why I usually agree with the cat. Not this time. You're right. Appreciate you, Rich. Appreciate you. And they can change the rules all they want, but Luka is just too talented. Has all the fundamentals adjust as if any rule changes would affect him. True. And Luka, you know how boxing is about not getting hit and being able to counterpunch, right? To really simplify it, I'm not a boxing expert, but when it comes to counterpunches, that was what like Kobe was like a master at, having a counter move for a defensive stop, right? Because when you're playing basketball and someone's D'ing you up, if you don't have counter moves, you're just gonna pass the ball up. Kobe has so many counter moves where he didn't have to pass the ball; he was just gonna hit you with another counter move until he got an open look. Luka is in that same ilk. He has so many counter moves that it don't matter what kind of defense you bring into this league. You can reset the shot clock after offensive rebound to 24 seconds again. It don't matter. Luka is still going to get his buckets, bro. I know Luka getting 7-3 makes you want to redo this whole league, but it ain't gonna matter. If we're gonna call these things the Luka rules, and Luka's still gonna rule. We're gonna call them the Luka rules, and Luka is still gonna rule. That's crazy, bro.
You're not the beard. You're not the system.
You're the problem. All right, man. We got a couple minutes, so let's do this real quick. Let's get into the game prediction. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So what we got today? We got the Timberwolves and the Mavericks, and the Mavericks are a 13-point underdog. Total score of 221. Yikes. All right. All right, that was it for that sound effect. Let me get back to my thinking brain. Put your scores down below. Why is the sound effect so low? Yeah. Hey. No debaters, no Stephen A's, no Skip Bayless. All right, that's enough. All right, man, let me come up with a score real quick before we get up out of here. Let me see. Man, they got a low-scoring game. This stuff kind of lame, but it'll probably make them OGs kind of sane, because they so happy when the game ain't going crazy. They want to see the game going back to the 80s. Hey, I was kind of going off there. You know what I'm saying? All right. The Wolves, they about to chew on the Mavs, and I'm gonna be really sad. All right, man. I got the Dallas Mavericks taking the L tonight. It's gonna be the Wolves 124 to the Mavericks 109. But hopefully, we see some good stuff coming out of our rookies, Omax, or our rookie Omax, and some other highlights from like Jaden Hardy, Josh Green. Hopefully we see some good stuff there, man. Let's see if we got any predictions up in here. Gina Kim, 134-118 Wolves. Maybe it'll be a morale victory loss. I just hope it won't be a tough watch. True. Very true. Keith in the building. What's up, Keith? I ain't seen you the whole time, man. He said, great show again. Let's get Omax in this game. Facts. Let's get Omax in this game, man. Gina Kim said, it upsets me. It took for our starters to be out so Omax could finally get some playing time. It is what it is. Let me see who the starters are before we get up out of here, man. So the starters are Jaden Hardy, Grant Williams, Tim Hardaway Jr., Josh Green, and what do you know, ladies and gentlemen? Sound the alarm. What do you know? Check this out. What is going on in Dallas, bro? Look at this. Look who's starting. Rashawn Holmes is your starting center tonight.
Acknowledge me.
Jason Kidd is the most confusing coach in the world. I don't understand what it is, but it is what it is. JP in the building says Mavs 121, Wolves 118. Hey, I'll take a victory tonight, man. Hopefully we get that dub, man.
Oh, shit.
Here we go again. Gina Kim says, see you on playback when we're up 3 in the fourth quarter. Keep up with the score just in case. Bet. All right, guys. Been your boy TGK. Appreciate y'all being here very much. Hit a like on the way out. It's your boy TGK. As always, Saturday, I'll be on here doing another show. I will be going out of town Sunday. So that game against Philly, I don't know if I'll be able to do a pregame show. So we'll see. But I'll try my hardest. And I'll definitely be in the We Talk Mavs playback here shortly in a little bit. I'll come kick it with y'all for a bit. Anyway, appreciate y'all. Catch y'all later. Y'all have a good one. Adios. And shut the hypocrites down, man. Don't let them talk down on Luka. Anyway, we out.